Game & Watch, the character, this could be trouble for Ness with the bucket on PK Thunder.
Yeah. I mean, Ness definitely is going to have to be a little bit more mindful about the special moves, and we'll see how this matchup goes through. I mean, Syrup, again, I don't know where Paracane's from, but Syrup definitely from the New Jersey area.
And you also don't want to use that bucket too early as Mr. Game & Watch, and maybe perhaps absorb PK fires or something that's not nearly as powerful.
Right.
Capturing the Thunder could not just cause Ness to fall to his death, but also is incredibly powerful in the bucket. Of course, the bucket scaling, once you get 3 projectiles in it, becomes kind of an instant KO weapon depending on what projectiles you capture in it, and it can also link out of a down throw at early percent. So Syrup likely very aware of all of those situations here as we get started, as is Paracane.
Yeah, and Game & Watch, we've seen Meister, Edgeguard, so many top-level players, so many amazing characters with great recoveries or bad recoveries, right? This character is just a menace off stage, especially with that back air.
Links the the auto-cancel fastball neutral air in a jab. One of those rare, weird combos we get to see out of Mr. Game & Watch, but Syrup doing the best he can so far. Already 80% and basically has Mr. Game & Watch in KO percent.
Okay, here's the offstage though. That is the double jump, and that will be the stock as well. Paracane opening up strong here against Syrup.
Yep. The turtle swallowed up Ness there, and there was nothing he could do about it. Gonna try to throw out the down smash. This is not Wi-Fi, my friends. Everybody is up to speed on to get up smash might get the job done because it's going to hit you before you get to it. And because he grabbed the ledge once, he had very little invulnerability when he re-grabbed again. Syrup very aware of that and executes and takes the stock there.
Yeah, and even hanging the yo-yo below the ledge, right, with the up smash there. Very great play coming out from Syrup. Definitely one of the moves that got upgraded from for Ness there. Was kind of in the previous iterations of Smash, kind of troll moves, but we're out here, complete kit.
Yeah, I like that, like in Brawl, for example, many characters had moves that were absolutely worthless. You would just literally never use them, ever, not unless you were trying to be a goof. Yeah. In this game, I don't think there's many of those at all.
Yeah.
Maybe one or two. Like there's very few moves in this game that don't have some kind of practical application. Pac-Man's up tilt. That's bad. That's the only one I can think of.
Yeah, and even then we see it used here and there. But there's still a purpose for the move, right? So here it is. There's the grab. 2 stocks apiece here. Syrup at 98%, but getting some of these dash grabs in. Wow, trying to go for it. Trying to maybe set up an edge guard here. Sets up the PK fire, but back air is going to put Paracane in a great position, but fighting back, Syrup back on the stage.
Nice down smash, and he can hit him before he can get to the ledge. That's the key. Excellent matchup execution. Wow, what kind of air dodge was that, Charles?
That was amazing spacing. The yo-yo was there the entire time. And I mean, while you're charging it, yo-yo is one of the few smash attacks that has a hitbox while you're charging it.
Yeah, Game & Watch Ness and Corrin are the only ones I can think of. Mythra has Lightning Buster, which is sort of like that, but pretty much that's pretty much all there is in that manner. So Ness very unique in that fashion, but Paracane so far continuing his losers bracket tear. He started this bracket in losers and could be, if he can close out 2 games here, could be getting all the way to top 32 out of that. Gets the jab block and goes for the Judgment Hammer. Not going to get a good roll, though. That could have been the end for Syrup.
Yeah, I agree with going for that. Like, you can take some extra damage, or you can possibly end the game, right? So yep. I definitely would just go for that.
The only bad roll there would have been number 1. Yeah, unfortunately, he rolled number 2. So
the second worst roll.
Yeah, but at least he didn't get punished for it. Wait, what?
What a call out!
and that might have looked like it was a crazy play, but Paracane absolutely could have made it back. There's no question he could have made it back
with the parachute.
Yep. So and he could have air dodged. So well executed by Paracane. Syrup had no idea that up B was coming. I certainly didn't.
Yeah. The offensive up B there. Game & Watch, like we said earlier, is a menace off stage. One of the better edge guarders in the game. You can edge guard high, like we saw Paracane do there with the burst up B, right, float back on the stage, and then you also have things like down air to cover low. back air. You can throw out fairs as well. Like there's so many. Like I think the only move that you can't really edge guard with the Game & Watch is probably Nair, just because it sends out like a juggle angle. But
yeah, pops you up. All right, this could potentially be my last game today, Charles. So if I wear my voice out, I don't have to conserve it like you do. So
true.
Here we go. Paracane off to a fantastic start already. 57% on Syrup. Somebody's got to tell me where this guy's from, because he's playing phenomenally. He's from everyone's nightmare at this point, because he has been a loser's bracket nightmare. Starting in loser's bracket from round 1 pools, and he is causing all kinds of problems for players that are established, players that were projected to win, and it has been a tough hill for Syrup to climb, Charles.
Oh yeah, for sure. We'll see if Syrup can take it to a game number 3 here. And we talked about Syrup's punish game earlier. He hasn't really been able to let it show, like really shine against Paracane.
Wow, and the down air is able to get Mr. Game & Watch's hurt box above the down smash, and
that was wild.
He would have gotten killed for that for sure. What remarkable matchup knowledge from Paracane. Really well executed. Surprised though that we haven't really seen any use of the bucket. It's been very rare. Good roll away there. Yeah. That's incredible game knowledge by Paracane's part, because you can't just roll away anytime he gets the down smash and the up smash and Paracane takes the lead. You cannot roll away from those multi-hits until frame 11. Otherwise, you'll get caught up in them. So yeah, you have to be very cautious and know your game knowledge to get those rollaways right.
Okay, back on the stage here. Here we go, but the up air catching that high recovery. Syrup keeping it close here in the second stock.
There we go, dead even heat here. Paracane, though, feels like it's been all his battle. He's the one playing, and Syrup is just playing his game. And Syrup has not had an answer for Mr. Game & Watch overall. He's been getting the straight hits here or there, but we aren't seeing the crazy clip-like combos that we might see out of Syrup in a normal matchup. Paracane giving him all kinds of fits.
Yeah, I mean, Game & Watch definitely known as one of the characters that are a little harder to combo, right? Like you're floaty, you can up B out of combos, right? You just have a lot of outs. So maybe Syrup just having a little difficulty getting the punish game and the offense started up against Game & Watch. And Paracane's defense and neutral has just been phenomenal this whole set as well.
It has been, and he hasn't been able to get anything off PK fire. That's really where Ness gets his biggest plays, is off those PK fires. That has not been a factor. Every time it gets thrown out, it's either not in the way, or Paracane's able to get out of the way and have it not be a factor.
Okay, up air, up B, and look at all the damage getting racked up here, but oh man, even just really doing a great job of avoiding the back throw. I don't think Paracane has gotten a back throw.
What in the world were you thinking? Did you think you could beat him to it? That was crazy. Paracane going for all the money, and it's gonna pay dearly for it, getting hit by PK Thunder too.
Yeah, now Syrup can chill back, throw out the PK fires, tries to go for a follow-up past that.
Right here, everybody going crazy.
Popping off.
You got to keep all the streams on Squad Strike here, or Squad Stream here, as we see what's going on the other streams. But for now, Paracane and Syrup going at it. Syrup finally with his lead, but he's not able to make much off of it. Just 28% before Paracane gets the stock.
Okay, keeping it close though, coming out into this final stock, game number 2. Syrup definitely needing to get this game to take this to a game number 3.
And Syrup just needs to calm himself down, stay neutral. He knows Mr. Game & Watch is going to be weak off stage, and that's what he needed. He gets the yo-yo, and just like that, all it took was that one zealous play by Paracane, and all the momentum completely flipped, Charles.
Yeah, once kind of going down there, I think Paracane might have wanted like a runoff bear. It's like the one thing I could think he wants to go for in that specific scenario, maybe like a runoff there. But nonetheless, Syrup will definitely take that to the bank and take that straight into game number 3 here. And man, Paracane just felt like he had control of that entire game number 2 until he went for that one play, right?
Yeah, and you see that so much from players trying to make the upset, right? They're so close, and then they get confident and they make one mistake and the game plan starts to fall apart. But Paracane not letting that happen here on Smashville. 74.5 unanswered, and it is racking up quickly, Charles.
Okay, there's the back air to set up the edge guard. We do have the double jump, and Syrup gonna fight back with that double jump, coming aggressively up with that forward air.
That was the only chance he had to survive. He had to hit Game & Watch before the turtle came out. Otherwise, that would have been curtains for Syrup, but he keeps his first stock alive. He gets the PK fire, and can he get a big play over here? He gets the tail hit. Paracane almost making a mistake there, reacting quickly.
Yeah, Paracane saw the ledge trump setup and just went for an immediate get-up attack. Great reactions coming out from Paracane. And Syrup hasn't really gone for that trump setup too often, so definitely a reaction from Paracane.
Here we go. Oh, we tried to go for a stomp to an up air, perhaps. Good use of the PK Thunder to cancel out Mr. Game Watch's hitbox there. Here in Game 3, Syrup and Paracane trying to get in the top 32 here. The winner of this game is going to move on in the bracket into the top 32 into a best of 5 sets. The loser is going to go home with 33rd and a handshake.
Yeah, this is the loser's bracket. So, wow, the back air coming out from Syrup going right through the forward air. Now, Syrup in a lead position here for this Game 3.
Yeah, you have to go back and look at that start to Paracane and look where he missed that edge guard follow-up from Syrup, and it cost him dearly. He not only didn't get the stock with 0%, but now he actually is down by 28% here.
Okay, dashing back and forth. Paracane was able to retaliate and roll through that yo-yo, was able to get the forward tilt and down tilt ridiculously strong for Game & Watch, especially for tilts.
Able to get the side magnet off breakfast there. Mr. Game Watch into the air. Resetting neutral here. Smashville, not a lot of room to work for neutral play. You're going to see a lot more interacting. Reads the grab and gets a throw off stage. Gets the back air, nearly does it.
This is going to be an air dodge mix-up. Yep, and is able to connect eventually with the, I thought maybe Paracane was going to set up really low, go for the upbeat into the air dodge through, but the way Syrup was spacing that yo-yo, like it was right on the ledge.
The only thing he could have done was to go high, unfortunately, and he was pretty low, so that would have been a fairly risky play to do. And Syrup now in control once again. Despite Paracane having a strong start to these early percents on the stocks, he's unable to close them out, and Syrup is making big on it.
And something we haven't really seen, and you pointed this out earlier, is we haven't seen too much bucket coming out from Paracane. Syrup loves to, oh, is that no double jump? That is no double jump, no second stock for Syrup. So coming into this last stretch, the edge guards coming through for Paracane.
PK Thunder is definitely not an auto grab. You can accidentally grab the tail on the bucket and fill it up with that and not cancel it. So it is a little bit interesting, but I would have expected. Oh, and the number one takes 10%, and that number one is almost cost him the stock because that would have just been enough. Is it going to cost him the stock? He can't get up. He does get to the pledge finally, Charles.
Wow, yeah, you're right. If that did KO and it was the percentages weren't up, but the back air from center stage will definitely do it here for Syrup. So Syrup going to claw his way back in the set and take it over Paracane.
Wow.
That one almost killed him, dude.
Yeah, the number one hammer almost finished him off, and ultimately led to his doom. Perhaps if he got any other number, no good rolls today. And in fact, think about it. In the game number 2 that he lost, he went for that 9 hammer. Right. Had he rolled a 9 hammer, we'd be having a different conversation right now.